I'll give a shout out tonight over across the center field to Jody and Wally and Gordy Hennessy, Shelley Hennessy, all over there tonight. Welcome to Red Shores and the big night here tonight, the Joe and Wal Hennessy Memorial. As the third race, Joey and D. Arsenault Memorial lines up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Here's Vance Cameron.
I'll bet you I'll beat you. Party Place, Gascoigne AC, Century Kiana, Freaky Fanny, Magdalene Machine, top of the stretch. They're all lined up and approaching a start. Off and pacing, Party Place, the first one out, off stride. Gascoigne AC has hit the run. In at the rail, I'll bet you, I'll beat you, gets away second. Now in third, that is Century Kiana. Rounding the turn from fourth, Freaky Fanny. Racing from fifth is Magdalene Machine. And trailing the field, Gascoigne AC. Up the backstretch with early movement, Century Kiana. And Brody McPhee have taken over the lead. Second is Party Place, racing from third. I'll bet you, I'll beat you. Now fourth up the rail, Magdalene Machine. Freaky Fanny got fancy stepping. She's on the outside. In the backfield, that is Gascoigne AC. 30 and a 1/5 was the quarter mile. They swing off that upper turn and straighten down the stretch. On the point now, Century Kiana. In the two-hole, that's Party Place, racing from third. I'll bet you, I'll beat you. Freaky Fanny goes on the move in the outside fourth. Racing from fifth is Magdalene Machine. And trailing the field, that is Gascoigne AC at the midway point. In a minute and 3. There goes the inquiry sign. Race number 3 goes under an inquiry as they arrive at the 5/8. The leader is Century Kiana. From the outside, Freaky Fanny is second. Party Place third. Fourth is I'll bet you, I'll beat you. Fifth up the rail, Magdalene Machine. On the outside, the trailer, Gascoigne AC. They're on by 3/4. And the leader, Century Kiana, in 1:31 flat. They round the turn for the final time. Shade more than an eighth of a mile out. On the lead, Century Kiana turning home. I'll bet you, I'll beat you. Coming on now to be second. Party Place third. They're in deep stretch now. Century Kiana. I'll bet you, I'll beat you. Just did for Kenny Arsenault. Second, that'll go to Century Kiana. Party Place third, 2 minutes, 3/5.
Here comes the slow-mo replay for tonight's third race, brought to you by Universal Media, Joey and D. Arsenault Memorial. Kenny Arsenault's got to be a happy man going into the winner's circle for this one, Ken.
Early breakers, Gascoigne AC was out of it. Freaky Fanny made a couple of breaks, a first over late bid. But it's Century Kiana on the lead, 30-1, a minute 3/5, 1:31. The Bettor's Delight filly gets her own way. I thought it was home free here at 7-2, but here comes I'll Bet You, I Beat You. Force 3 wide around the breaker. Comes first up for Kenny Arsenault and Michael McGuigan. 4-1 on the board. I'll Bet You, I'll Beat You. 7th career start for the Control the Moment filly and first lifetime win in 2 minutes and 3/5. I'll Bet You, I'll Beat You. Century Kiana and Party Place, it's unofficial.
Ladies and gentlemen, we actually have 2 judges' inquiries in the third race. 2 inquiries. The first one is the conduct of the race at the quarter. The second one is the conduct of the race at the 7/8.
Now in your TV monitors will look at what the judge's inquiry is all about here as they race on the final turn. It's the conduct of the horses racing on that final turn.
Now the results of the two judges' inquiry. First one involved the conduct at the quarter. There was no violations. Second one dealt with the race at the 7/8, and there was a violation. Number one, I'll Bet You, I'll Beat You, finished first and going to be placed third for interference on the 2, Party Place, going to the 7/8. Now arriving at the third race winner's circle, number 4, Century Kiana. Bay Pacing filly, 2 years. The daughter of Better's Delight is off the Beat Somewhere Dam Mary Bits. Owned by Tommy Weatherby of Charlottetown, the Redland Farms of Bible Hill, Nova Scotia. Bred by Century Springs Farms from Gorey, Ontario. Trained by Tommy Weatherby. Brody McPhee is in the driver's seat. We'll have an adjustment for the mile time, but she'll get a maiden record tonight. Century Kiana in the third, the Joey and D. Arsenault Memorial, and we have the trackside presentation.
With so much action coming up in Atlantic Canadian harness racing, Windermere Farms wishes all participants a successful racing season. Whether it's Old Home Week, the Atlantic Breeders' Crown, the Atlantic Classic Yearling Sale, or a simple overnight event, we hope all your racing dreams come true. Windermere Farms, where Atlantic Canada's champion stallions call home.
Now the official results in race number 3. I'll Bet You, I'll Beat You, finished first, was placed third for interference on number 2 at the 7/8. Party Place finished third, was placed second. Gascoigne AC was sixth. Century Kiana finished second, place first. Freaky Fanny was fifth. Magdalene Machine fourth. 30-1, 1 minute 3, 1:31. And the adjusted mile, 2 minutes 4/5. In review after the placings, your program reads 326-154. Century Kiana paid $9.50. The exactor $56.60. Triactor $122, and the superfactor $236.24.
The Atlantic Standardbred Breeders Association is pleased to announce McRae's Backhoe and Trucking as the 2023 title sponsor for the Atlantic Sire Stakes. The Atlantic Sire Stakes season concludes with the Atlantic Breeders' Crown Weekend, which will take place October the 7th and 8th at Red Shores at the Charlottetown Driving Park. McRae's Backhoe and Trucking, the 2023 title sponsor of the Atlantic Sire Stakes.
We slide in the selections here for race 4, coming off that, we got one through a DQ at $9 and a nice exact over $50. So we're all on the one here. Elm Grove Support, the 5-2 morning line choice. 1-4-5 for me. Rocky 1-3-5. Post time picks 1-4-3. Classifier's choice, same as Rocky here. 1-3-5. Who do you like?
Second division of the Atlantic Sire Stakes on the 4th race parade. Number 1 is Elm Grove Support, owned by Done for the Day Stable off New Waterford, Nova Scotia. Trained by Cliff Murphy. Kenny Murphy drives. Check Your Beauty, number 2, is owned by Jamie Whalen of Vernon Bridge. Trained and driven